Grandpa Jake here. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today I want to tell you about a new product that I've been using for the last few days. And this is the computerized fixed wing plane by Parrot. It's called the Parrot Disco. It's really cool. It's easy to fly, very advanced in what you can do with it, but yet as simple as pushing a button, tossing it in the air, and taking over and having fun. So let me tell you a little bit about this. This is basically controlled by a flight controller that they call Chuck, which is the Control Hub and Universal Computer Kit. That's what that stands for. It's also got a 2700 milliamp battery, gives you 45 minutes of flight time, speeds upwards of 50 miles an hour. You can also power that back down. It won't fall out of the sky. It's great. It's built very strong. It's got a prop that once you hit the land button, it goes back, stays out of the way of the ground, so you're not going to end up dinging it up or having to keep replacing the props. The wings are basically held together with two carbon fiber rods that basically you just snap together. You've got a little area for the servo back here to snap in, and that's it. Your servo is inside, controls your left and right movement, and you've got a magnetic cover that just snaps in. Very easy to assemble. It can fit in a small duffel bag so that you could carry it where you want, yet it pops together within seconds. I'm not going to go into all the technical features of it. There's a couple of videos I've been watching that are really well done, and feel free to go check those out. Some really nice aerial video too, and I just wanted to tell you what I felt about it and how I think it is for a beginner or somebody more advanced, and I think it fits both levels. It's really easy to control. The flight controller is, or I'm sorry, the transmitter is set up more like an Xbox control. And I'm just going to go over the features really quick on this. You've got your photo, you've got your video button, you've got your one button launch, one button land, and you've got a home button, which is really nice. Getting a panic, not quite sure where you are, hit home, it's going to return, it's going to basically circle above till either you bring it down or the battery runs out, and it will bring itself down and land within the general area where you are. Your controls, all you really need to do to fly is, if you want to go right, you move it right. You want to go left, you move it left. You want to go up, it's a little different because it's more like a plane. You pull back on the yoke in a plane and you're going to start to go up. You want to come down. Now, the neat feature is, on this side, again, you're unsure of where you are, you just want to sort of get your bearing, move the stick left or move the stick right. It's going to continue a pattern, hold the altitude, it's going to circle at a designated altitude. I have mine set at about 150 feet, and then if you want to then take back control, move your other joystick. You want to increase your speed, you push it forward. You want to reduce your speed, you bring it back. But you can go upwards of nearly 50 miles per hour, which is a pretty good clip. And you've got buttons in here for exposure control and different little features where your little controls are there. But it works well. Launching it is neat. Because I'm by myself, I set the controller on the ground, I push start, the motor spins up slow, and then it goes into high speed. Give it a toss, it's gone. It will go up. It'll fly basically in a straight line till I have it, I think it's 150 feet, and then it will start to do a circle, and it will wait there for you to take control. You could leave it there until your battery runs out, but it will wait until you have time to get control. Whether you want to put on your FPV goggles, which are really cool. If you've never used them, you're going to love it. And let me just touch on that a little bit. Basically, you put your smartphone in the included holder. Once you set that up in there, you take this, and you snap it in. Put this on your head, and you have got complete vision of what your disco is seeing. It's great. And you can adjust your camera up and down. So you are part of the flight at that point. If you want to feel what it is like to be up in a plane, if you've never been there, this is the system that you would enjoy. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S4. It didn't show that as a device that would work with it, but it works perfect. And what it does, it creates basically two small windows so that when you put it on and in the goggles, it comes together as one image, and you can adjust your vision a little bit to, if your one eye is a little bit stronger or not than the other, you can adjust all that. For me, it's wonderful. I enjoy it a lot, and it can work with the Android, it can work with the iOS, Apple system, and what I have here is my iPad hooked up to it. And by the way, this is an adjustable holder for your smart tablet, and this is an iPad Air. It works very well. You've got a button on the back side to bring it out. It goes down. You can put in your smartphone if it's a smaller one. Bring it this way. Oops. Bring it in, push down, turn. Now you've got it set up for a smaller phone. So the setup has been well thought out. It's a very well designed system. But I've got on here, and hopefully you can see, I've just created a little flight plan. And it's an autonomous flight. So basically I've created, I don't know, about 10 waypoints, and I have a landing set up to basically bring it to about where I'm standing, just where I launched it. So it will go through basically each waypoint. You can adjust either by the control, or you can already set the tilt of the camera so that, say you want to go over an area and you want to aim down, you can have that done automatically. It's got flight radar, which is great for not only knowing where your disco is, but should it go down somewhere, you can find it on the ground by watching your radar, seeing the distance away from it. You've got, let me go back a little bit, one of your screens, you're going to be able to basically see where you are. You're going to also have your GPS signals to make sure that you have GPS on the disco and your controller. You're also going to be able to monitor your voltage of both the controller and your disco. And let me tell you, it seems like it goes forever. I went out and did 2 small flights yesterday. I still had almost 90% battery with that. I don't know what more to tell you other than it's easy to use. What I would recommend to first start out is don't complicate it with too much stuff. Get your smartphone on here, learn to fly it, get used to its characteristics, learn to land with it. Then I would suggest go to your FPV, try that. You can always pop that off your head, go right back to just taking it over with the control. The one thing I did find out, and this, I'm just going to say this for a point of interest, I set up some waypoints, and trust me, you can retake control at any, well, almost any point, just by moving your joystick right or left. Breaks out of the flight plan, you've now taken control of it. You can hit go again and it will start taking off on your mission from the beginning. The one thing you don't want to do is wait till the very end on the landing. Your last waypoint has got to be a landing, or it will not allow you to start your automated mission. So if it does reach that last waypoint, right now from what I see, you do not have control. It's going to continue either a circular landing or a vertical landing where it's going to come straight in. You cannot take control of it at that point. They may change that at some point, but if that's what you want to do, you want to be the person in charge of the landing, give yourself an extra waypoint and pick it up just before it reaches the final one. But either way, it's designed to be simple, it's designed to fly well, and the video is really nice. I don't know that you'd want to necessarily use it for like you would with a quadcopter, but it takes really nice video. You see the movement of the plane, and all in all, it's an amazing system. It's fun. I wasn't sure if I would enjoy it as much, but what I like about it, it gives you time to think. It has a long flight time, and I see not one fault in it from what I can see. Like I said, the only thing that caught me off guard was I tried to take control once it went into its spiral landing, and I couldn't do it. Found out I have to take control before that. But other than that, any questions, just write me and I will try to find the answers out for you. But Parrot has put an amazing system together. I think you're going to enjoy it. If I think of anything else, I'll come back and put some notes in my area down below. But I'm going to follow up with those photos I told you on the next video, and also a few of the video clips that I got with it, that it had captured. And it does record all your flights. You can take that information out of the controller. It's got a 32 gigabyte memory, so you can put a lot of video on there. You can also draw it off into your smart device, erase it from there, or take it directly into a computer. So it's been well thought out. It's sharp looking in the sky. It really does. When you see my photos, you're going to think that it turned into this vulture, because it looks almost identical in a similar way. So just think about it. I think it's a great product. Any questions, like I said, just ask me. So from Grandpa Jake, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope I touched on it enough to get you as excited as I am about it. You're going to love the flight time. So take care. Bye-bye now.